Hello, I'm Jessica Smith, a Year 2 teacher at Paisley IB Magnet School in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I'm a member of the North Carolina Department of Instruction Impact 5 cohort and a graduate student at UNC Charlotte focusing on instructional technology. I contemplated about a topic for my final project. I thought about the needs of my school, my students, parents, and teachers. My final decision was to create a learning course for a unit of study in 7th grade science. Then I began my journey to designing, creating, and implementing my course for my students. Please watch as I take you on my journey from the beginning to the end. The goal of this course is for the students to learn the concepts about forces in motion while using performance and authentic tasks. A performance task is one which requires students to demonstrate that they have mastered specific skills and competencies by performing or producing something. An authentic task or assessment is one in which students are allowed adequate time to plan, to complete the work, to self-assess, to revise, and to consult with others. The steps that were necessary for the course to be successful were to use performance and authentic tasks, using the appropriate reading resources for forces in motion, and creating goals to fit the needs of the students. While I am describing the project and my conclusion, I'm going to display several still shots of the website that was designed and created for learner use. My client was the principal, and he noticed that students are more engaged when using technology properly. However, he was not sure how to implement that. I thought to myself, what an excellent idea for the project. Thus designing a course and using technology efficiently and allowing the students to meet the essential standards placed by the state of North Carolina. The problem was that many students are not engaged in learning. Oftentimes, teachers are giving the students worksheets and not allowing the students to perform tasks and show what they actually know, thus creating a parent contract. I use this as an opportunity to create a course that will actually give the students an opportunity to be engaged in their learning and use the internet and have the freedom to complete an assignment at school, during school, or after school. My objectives for creating and designing this course were for the 7th grade students to participate in a blended class. This blended class will require the students to actively work in class on hands-on projects and activities and participate in various performance tasks online. Another objective was for the 7th grade students to be given simulations on the computer in order to identify the simple machines in real life. Lastly, for the 7th grade students to demonstrate their knowledge of forces and motion. My audience were 101 7th grade science students at Paisley IB Magnet School that were participating in this course. This course was designed to cover 10 weeks. Each week is identified on the website for the students. They are able to work ahead if necessary. The first week was designated to introduce simple machines. The second week was designed for the students to practice what they learned by taking a quiz on those simple machines. The students took screenshots of their scores and emailed those to me. Week 3 is a more complicated simulation where the students looked at simple machines from the Museum of Science. Week 4 was another simulation. Week 5, the students dedicated their time to doing one more accumulating activity for simple machines on edhead.org. Week 6 was the introduction to forces and motion. It allowed the students to view a video on force and motion. There was vocabulary included. The students typed these vocabulary words in the class blog and gave an example of each. This allowed the students to see numerous examples because they saw each other's examples. The students found this beneficial because if they were struggling with understanding a word, they said reading other students' examples allowed them to grasp the meaning of the word. Then they took a quiz that was on the website after the video. Week 7 was dedicated to Newton's 3 laws. The learners posted sentences about a summary of what they watched. Week 8 was a computer simulation on forces. Week 9, the students began designing their own authentic task. Week 10 was the week to complete the task and present it to the rest of the class. There were many lessons learned while working on this final project. The reaction of the learners was overwhelmingly well. The students agreed with the majority of the questions and were excited about being able to learn on their computers during their own time. The learners understood a lot of the information. However, all of the students did not meet mastery, so I evaluated why that took place. The information was presented to the students, but not all students used the information that was given to them. Reflecting, I noticed that the students are typing more efficiently. The students are navigating websites effectively. During the course evaluation, I note that the students give credit to their work in this course. The students have gained knowledge about simple machines and have learned how to describe various types of forces. There's more room to improve this because I would like to have all students reaching mastery levels and actually being able to apply what they have learned in a real life situation or on their common assessments. This can be done continuously by looking at the needs of the individual learners. In conclusion, I would like to render some suggestions of things that I would do differently. I would add more information about how to use and manage the website. There was a learning curve. The students did catch on well, however, this would eliminate time wasted. Many students commented in the course evaluation that they would have enjoyed more time using the computer simulations. Also, it was found in the course evaluation that the students stated that they would like a blog that allows them to include their pictures and other options to create a profile so they can interact with their classmates. I understand this need because with so many social networking sites, the students are engaging in things like that. I believe this piece will be an excellent addition. I would not want any private messages since this is middle school and you want to keep the students safe. This is the end of my presentation of increasing student engagement through authentic and performance tasks. Thank you.